Let's eradicate your fears. Whatever your fear is, your biggest fear, for some of you guys, it is being in front of other people. From some of you guys, it may be showing up in your true form with your skills, your gifts, and your talents. Whatever your fear is, some of you guys may have fear of heights, but whatever fear you have and you know you want to conquer it, that's what we're going to focus on. So I want you to write down what your fear is, and then you're going to write down at least 3 ways that you are able to conquer that fear. And once you write down how to conquer that fear, then I want you to pick one of those ways and begin working on conquering the fear. It is all about admitting you have the fear instead of trying to run away from it. When you admit that you actually have a fear, half of the job is gone because your fears are not real. It's just an illusion. So if you're ever feeling fear, stop and ask yourself, what's really going on? Why am I afraid of this thing? Most oftentimes, you may be afraid of the result, but not the thing itself. You could be afraid of the unknown, of what is going to take place, that you're not sure of how it's going to turn out. But the only way to know how it's going to turn out for real, in your reality, in your 3D reality, is to actually face that fear and conquer it. So if you have a fear of speaking up, that was one of my fears, so I'm going to use that. And I'm a motivational speaker, right? It usually be the ones that have that fear that are the greatest at whatever it is that they do. I used to have a fear of speaking and using my voice. So what did I begin to do? I began to sign up for speaking engagements. That was the only way that I was going to be able to eradicate that fear, is by actually doing the very thing that I was afraid of. Not only did I have to use my voice, but I also had the fear of, are people going to like me? Some of you guys may have a fear of what people are going to say. Again, the outcome, the result. I was thinking, okay, what if they don't like me and what I'm saying, and then I feel like a total failure, and then I would get all clammy and, oh my gosh, like my world is ending. But not only that, I had to stand in front of people. That means attention, attention, attention. All eyes on you, Nayla. What you mean all eyes on me? I know I'm a personality. I know I'm good to look at, but I don't want everybody staring at me. I don't know if y'all know anything about Virgos, but we the best at what we do. But let me tell you, oftentimes we don't want that spotlight. We like, you know what? We can work in the background. We can make sure we can organize and be perfectionists in the background and make sure everything gets handled for those that are meant to be in the spotlight. You get what I'm saying? But I am meant to be seen. And if I wanted to truly walk in my North Node, if I truly wanted to walk in what is destined for me, what I know my purpose is to be motivating others, then I had to conquer my fears. And it doesn't mean just because you begin to take the steps to conquer your fears that it's just going to, I did that one thing and it goes away. Ask a preacher how many times they're afraid to get up in that pulpit. If they've been doing it for years, I'm sure maybe it's not the same anymore. I'm sure maybe it's just like second nature to them, so they're not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. However, I had to do the work to conquer my fears. And it wasn't easy. Sometimes I still getting on camera like this, that's easy for me. But sometimes when I go to perform or if I'm going to speak in front of crowds, that little nerve-wracking feeling, it takes over us. Ask any artist. Ask any artist. Ask any speaker. So whatever your fear may be, we got to smash right through that. We got to look the boogeyman in the face. We have to be courageous enough to pull the covers up and look under the bed and face that monster in the face and be ready. Whatever your fears are, do it afraid. The fear and the nervousness and the anxiousness and the jittery, and it's going to be there. It's going to be there. But let me tell you a trick. You use that anxiousness. You use that energy, that adrenaline rush for your favor. You work with it, not against it. So whatever it is, if you got to speak, speak, even if your voice shakes. Whatever your fears are, if you have a fear of heights, ride up in an elevator. Do something that scares you every single day, and that will help you to become courageous, to become brave. Overall, it helps to build that muscle, that character. Because this whole matrix got everybody living in fear. Everybody's afraid to be the real them. Will the real you please stand up? Will the real you please stand up? Not getting off topic, but that's exactly why I've always been a natural person. But that's exactly why I stopped wearing nails and locked up my hair. And I don't want all the fake stuff. I want me. You know how many people say that this phase I'm in right now is the ugly phase? That's their projections, baby. This is beautiful. You get what I'm saying? That's their fear. Those people's fears. Don't allow other people to project their fears onto you. And a lot of times, let me tell you another secret. The fears you have are not even your fears. See, a lot of times you were brave and courageous to do a certain thing until you had that one sour patch. I'll say that. I don't know if y'all know the other word I was going to say, a sour, but I want all ages to watch. But, until that one sour patch came along and projected their fears onto you. So it's really not your fear anyways. It's all projection. Y'all do know we live in a simulation. So it's not real. False evidence appearing real. It's really not real. You have the authority to conquer your fears and speak to those demons, to speak to those spirits, and to eradicate that out of yourself, and to conquer it and to overcome it. All it is a big bad bully. You can't let the bully bully you. So get out of your head and jump into your fears. And do not be afraid to conquer them. Because it's not really real. And then once you do it, clap for yourself. Reward yourself. It's kind of like when you scared of the water. Some of y'all may be scared of water. Some of y'all may be scared to swim or scared to get into the pool. But I was using the example, when you get water on your face, you be like, because the water, you be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. But you're still shaking and stuff, but it wasn't that bad. But since you had the thought that it was that bad, you're still reacting as if it was that bad when it really ain't that bad. And then you're like, oh, wait, I'm still alive. It's not that bad. It's kind of like you in 1 feet of water, like, help, I'm drowning, help me. I know, all the dramatics, right? Y'all watching, though. It's entertaining, though, right? That's the point. I'm being me. Show up as your authentic self. Do not be afraid. Who is for you is for you. And if they don't like it, kick rocks with open-toed shoes on, baby, and keep it moving. Stop caring about what other people think. Because it's a lot of times what other people think that's keeping you stuck in your fears. Just because they're not accomplishing their fears. For some of you guys, your fear is actually opening up your business. There, I said it. Open up that business. Do what you got to do. Some of you guys are afraid of success. So take the steps to be successful. And just see, how far will I get? Baby, I can already tell you where you're going to get. You're going to get to your success. You're going to surpass your success because you was built for this, man, woman. But you have to step out on faith. That's what it's all about. You have to have faith. When you are in the energy of faith, you have the energy of courage, the energy of bravery. So write down 3 ways that you can conquer whatever your fears are. And you do that assignment for all of your fears until you are fearless. And I'm not saying that you won't ever have any fears for anything, because new things can start coming up. However, you continue to conquer your fears. What you're not going to do, if you're under the sound of my voice, is know that you have a fear and just sit there and let that fear bully you. No. Stand up to the fear. Stand up to that person. It could be a literal person that could be bullying you, that you need to stand up for yourself. This could be at work, someone in your household, someone on your block, in your neighborhood. Speak up. Do what you got to do. Take those steps to conquer your fears, whatever they may be. This is your word. Thank you guys so much for tapping into my energy. I am a motivational speaker and certified life coach. You guys can work with me one-on-one down below by clicking the link in the description bar to book your personal development coaching, okay, your mindset coaching, and every other service that I do offer. You guys can find out more about me in the link in the description bar. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. Share this with someone that you know may be useful for them, and I will see you in the next one. I am Coach LATRICE. Peace.